3 years ago, I was completely burnt out, overwhelmed by the sheer amount of time and dedication needed to obtain a great physique whilst working a busy city job, balancing social life and still making the time to progress in the gym. But over time, I've learned that 90% of the stuff you're told doesn't really matter. And if you strip it back to these 5 basics every single day, physique development becomes inevitable without the overwhelm and complexity of most fitness advice on the internet. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the daily habits that actually move the needle, the ones I use myself and the same ones I get my clients to follow, because once these are in place, everything else becomes so much easier. Number 1 is focus on the rocks, not the sand. This is a concept I come back to all the time. Focus on the rocks, not the sand. It's an analogy I was introduced to a short while ago and represents exactly what you should prioritize to make the maximum amount of progress. If you begin filling a jar with sand and pebbles, you quickly run out of room for the larger rocks at the top. But if you place the rocks in the jar first, you can fill the remaining empty space with sand and pebbles after. The large rocks emphasize the highest priority tasks like good quality training, eating correctly, and recovering properly. Pebbles are the medium priority, for instance, supplements, training splits, and meal timing, and sand, well, it's the lowest priority stuff, so things like creatine timing or finding the next secret hack that's going to redefine progression. Most people fill their day with sand, all of the little low-impact things that feel productive but don't actually change anything. What you want to focus on are the rocks, and for physique progression, the rocks are very simple. Hard, high-quality sets in the gym, a diet that actually matches your goals, enough micronutrients from proper food, staying hydrated, and managing stress. That's it. That's 95% of your results. Everything else, supplements, nutrient timing, little hacks, that's all sand, and the mistake people make is trying to optimize the sand before they've even locked in the rocks. If your training isn't progressive, your calories are all over the place, and your sleep is inconsistent, no supplement stack is going to save you. So before you ask, what else can I add? You need to ask, am I actually executing on the basics? Number 2 is the morning check-in. One of the simplest things I get all my clients to do is a quick morning check-in. It takes 2 minutes, but it completely changes how you approach the day. All you're doing is tracking body weight, steps, sleep, how you feel, and a quick reflection on yesterday. But what this does is it creates awareness, and awareness is what stops you drifting. Because most people don't fail in one big moment, they just slowly fall off over a week or two without really noticing. This keeps you locked in. You can spot trends early, adjust quickly, and stay in control. It's a small habit, but it compounds massively over time. Number 3 is control your environment. Most people think they lack discipline. They don't. They just live in environments that make progression harder. Your environment is either supporting your goals or quietly working against them. And one of the biggest bottlenecks here is stress. Unnecessary stress, chaotic environments, draining people, that stuff adds up fast, and it directly impacts your recovery, your appetite, your consistency, everything. Then you've got your physical environment. Look at your home setup. Is it clean, organized, easy to prep meals in, low friction to stick to your routine? Or is everything a bit chaotic? Are you waking up and already behind? Something as simple as having your meals prepped, your gym clothes ready, your space organized, removes so much resistance. And when there's less friction, you're far more likely to execute. Number 4 is baseline movement. You don't need anything fancy, you just need to move more. A really simple habit is just to walk for 5 to 10 minutes after meals. That alone can make a huge difference. Yes, of course, it helps with energy expenditure, but it also improves digestion, recovery, and just your overall well-being. It's also easy to stick to. You don't need to gear up for it. No motivation required. Just walk. And again, this is where people go wrong. They look for the perfect fat loss protocol instead of just building in consistent daily movement. And so number 5 is set evening parameters. Most people ruin the next day the night before. Late night caffeine, endless screen time, no real structure to how they wind down. And then they wonder why their sleep is poor, their training feels flat, and their hunger is all over the place. You just need some basic evening parameters. Nothing extreme, just a caffeine cutoff time, reduced screen exposure, and doing things that actually help you switch off. The goal is to shift into a more relaxed, parasympathetic state before bed, because if your sleep is off, everything else becomes harder. Your recovery drops, your decision-making gets worse, and your discipline goes down. And now you're trying to rely on willpower instead of just setting yourself up properly. And if you actually take a step back and look at all of this, none of it's complicated. The truth is you don't need more information, you just need better execution. So if you want to make real physique progress, focus on this. Get your rocks in place first. Build awareness with a daily check-in. Control your environment, move more frequently and consistently, and set yourself up properly in the evening. That's it. Do that well and you'll outperform 95% of people in the gym. Not because you're doing more, but because you're doing what actually matters. If you want a system that puts all of this together for you, training, nutrition, habits, everything structured around a busy schedule, I've left a link below for my free course. And if this video helped, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.